Ram Ram, Namaste everyone. Welcome you all to class 22 of Sanskritasri Pathamala 3. Today we will try to learn a little bit about Sathi Sapthami from the different Vyoma courses. And if time permits, we will also do Upasarga. Prarthana. Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vikhnopashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalas Phatikakritim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe Saraswati Namastestu Veena Pustakadharini Hamsavahana Marudhe Vidyadanam Purushvame Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Om Namo Narayana Om Namah Shivaya. So, before we go into the Sathi Sapthami Abhyasa, we will first look at the Sathi Sapthami, which was done in the Samskritasri Shiksha course, and as an introduction to that, we will first learn a little bit about the Shanaj Pratyaya. They are not connected as such, but then we have learned Atmanepadi Dhatus now. And we have also seen the Shatra Pratyayantas, the Takaranta Shabdas, where the Shatra Pratyaya is added to a Dhatu, we get the present participle form, the action which is currently being done. So it can either be it was being done in the future, or is being done now, or will be done in, is being done in the present, or will be done in the future. So I will stop sharing this presentation and I will share the Can you see this? So Sathi Sapthami or Sat Sapthami, it is also called Bhavalakshana Sapthami. Here, the main thing is that there are two actions. It can be two actions by two different people, but the point is that one action indicates the time in which another action takes place. So there is here the example given is a bhojana kriya. That is, somebody is eating. The other action is agamana kriya. Somebody is coming. So considering that two people, one person is eating and another person is coming, there are three possibilities. It is possible that the person comes after the other person has eaten, or he can come at the same time. It is bhojanat purvam. Before he eats, the other person comes. Samana kale, he comes exactly at the time when the other person is eating, or bhojanat anantara, he can come after the other person has eaten. So the point is that the two actions are indicating the time in which the other, one action is indicating the time in which the other action takes place. So the first example given here is Aham bhojanam kritavan asam saha agacchati. Mai bhojanam kritavati sati saha agacchati. So this is a usage of Sati Sapthami. So here there are two sentences. Aham bhojanam kritavan asam. I had eaten. Saha agacchati. So when I had completed the eating, he came. He comes. Saha agacchati. Mai bhojanam kritavati sati. So this kritavan, it is a takaranta padam, as we have learned. It is kritavat shabda. In Pullinga becomes kritavan. The saptami of that is kritavati. So aham has become mai. Bhojanam, which is the Dvitiya Vibhakti word, has remained Bhojanam. And Kritavan is again, as I have told you, this looks like a verb, but this is actually a Namapadam, because we saw the different Vibhaktis of the Takaranta Kritavat Shabda, isn't it? So the Saptami of that. So this is an adjective to Aham. So Mai and Kritavati are both in Saptami. This Sati is, we know that the Shatru Pratyaya added to the As Dhatu is Sat. And in Saptami Vibhakti, it will be Sati. San, Santo, Santaha, Santam, Santo, Sataha. And in Saptami, it will be Sati. Saha Agachati. So, how do you use the Sati Saptami? The first action, or the action which indicates the time in which the other action took place, there we convert the action into Namapadas, and we make those Namapadas which are in Prathama Vibhakti into Saptami Vibhakti. And to add the Sati is an option. Even if we don't add the Sati, it is still a Sat Saptami or a Sati Saptami usage. So now we'll see the next example. Aham bhojanam kurvan asmi. I am eating now. And saha agachati. So he comes when I am eating right now. Aham bhojanam karishyan asmi. Saha agachati. So this karishyan is actually a bhavishyat kala Shatru Pratyaya. So it means that I will be eating at that time he comes. So which means I have not started eating. He has come, then I will eat. So aham bhojanam karishyan asmi saha agachati. So here it will be mai bhojanam karishyati. So the karishyan is again the takaranta karishyat shabdaha. Saptami will be karishyati. Sati saha agachati. So the Sati is also an adjective to this Mai and Karishyati, because it will have the same Linga Vibhakti Vachanam as, Vibhakti is of course Saptami only. So it will have the same Linga and Vachana as the Prathama Vibhakti in the original sentence. Aham Bhojanam Karishyan has become Mai Bhojanam Karishyati, and we add this Sati, which is the Saptami Vibhakti of Sat Shabda. So if we look at more examples, it will become clearer. The main points of Sati Saptami or Bhava Lakshana Saptami are Kriya, Kriya, Lakshyate. One action is used to indicate the time of the other action. So the indication is by an action and not by time. When we ask the question, when did he come or when is he coming? We do not say he is coming at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. We are saying he is coming when I am eating, or he is coming before I ate. He is coming after I ate. So, Jnapaka Kriya is, Jnapya Kriya is the one for which we need to know the time. Is the Jnapya Kriya, that is Agamanam. We want to know the time of coming, time, and that is Bhojana. The time of eating is used reference for the time of coming. Just a second. So the two actions have a Jnapya Jnapaka Bhava. One indicates the time of action of the other action. Bhojana Kriyaya Agamana Kriya Jnapyate. One Bhojana Kriya indicates the time of Agamana Kriya. So the Sat Shabda is As Dhatu plus the Shatru Pratyaya. So it is the Shatru Pratyayanta of the As Dhatu. It is in Saptami Vibhakti. So in Pullinga, we know the Takaranta Sat Shabda becomes Sati Satoho Satsu. In Strilinga, it is like Ikaranta Nadi Shabda. So it will be Satyam Satyoho Satishu. And Napumsakalinga and Pullinga will be the same. Sati Sadoho Satsu. So, in the present tense, using Shatra and Shanach, there are some examples. Khage Dayamani Vrishti Arabdha. When the bird was flying, it rained. Vrishti Arabdha. It started raining. Balikasu Khidyamanamsu Santosha Varta Prapta. I think somebody can try this instead of my explaining the sentences. Anybody would like to try? Janvi Satish?
Ram.
Ram. Namaste. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am. I'll try. I'm not very sure though.
Sure.
Khage dayamane vrishtihi arabdha. So the rain started pouring when the bird was flying.
Yes. So dayamanaha, dayate is an atmanipada dhatu. So dayamanaha is was flying. Because arabdha we are saying in past tense. So we are saying was flying. If dayamane dayamanaha asti, then it is in the present tense. Here it is in past. Yes.
Balikasu khidyamanasu santoshavarta prapta. The happy news was received when the girls were khidyamanasu.
Hetaha anubhavanti, which means they are sad. When they were sad, they got a happy news. Santoshavarta.
The girls were sad, they got a happy news.
Yes.
Kavitayam gayantyam anuja nartitavati. Anuja, that is the younger sister, was dancing when Kavita was singing.
Yes. Kavitayam gayantyam. Gayanti, in Saptami it is gayantyam. Anuja nartitavati. She danced.
And sasyeshu vardhamaneshu udyanapalakaha santushtaha. Udyanapalakaha is that is
the gardener, the person who takes care of a garden. Udyanapalakaha. He's a gardener basically.
The gardener is content when the seeds were got.
Sasyeshu, plants, vardhamaneshu, when the plants grew, the gardener was happy.
Okay, when the plants grew, the gardener was happy.
Uttam, samyak. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
And Marie Bhagini.
Okay.
So this is just to, it is enough if you explain this and note the Saptami usage, that's it.
Okay.
Because the answers are already given here. Gachan chhatraha.
Gacchati chhatre.
So its meaning is?
Gacchati is the going student. While the going student, the student was going.
When the student was going, yes.
When was going. Nrityanti balika, nrityantyam balikayam. While the girl was dancing.
Yes, was dancing or while the girl is dancing. It depends on the next part of the sentence where we will have the verb and from which we will know the tense. In this, we just know that there was an action which is continuing. It was either happening in the past or in the present. Yes, next one.
Rudantaha shishavaha, the crying, the boy, the child, the crying child. Shishavaha,
plural.
Children.
Children, yes.
Rudantsu shishushu.
Shishushu. Like Gurushu, Shishushu. Yes.
While the children are crying.
Yes.
When the children are crying. Is
Yes.
it when while? Which one is correct?
Both are okay. While the children were crying or when the children were crying. Or are crying. Yes.
Right. Udgachat kshiram. When the milk comes to the, it's boiling, comes to the surface.
Yes. When the milk boils over.
Udgachati kshire. Patanti parnani. When the leaves are falling. Or patatsu parneshu.
Patatsu paraneshu. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Your photo was on the screen. Pachan
Okay.
Sudaha.
Are you able to see this?
No, I can see. Pachantaha Sudaha. Sudaha, what is it?
The cook. Sudaha is a pachakava.
Pachanta, the cook cooking. The cook's cooking.
Yes.
Pachat Sudeshu.
Sudeshu pachatsu. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavadaha.
So Rame gacchati Dasharatha apatat. So when Rama was going, Dasharatha fell. So apatat is in past. So we say when Rama was going, Dasharatha fell. So, Varadan Mahodaya.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Rama, namaste.
Damayantyam agachantyam nalaga rupam. So Damayanti.
There is one more word, parivartitavan.
Parivartitavan. Nalaga rupam parivartitavan, Damayantyam agachan. So when Damayanti was agachantyam was coming back. Nala got his Nala was able to change the form, his rupam.
So he changed his form. Nalaha rupam parivartitavan. He changed his form. When Damayanti came, he changed his form.
Lakshmane anudhavati mrigaga adavat. Mriga is animal, adavat, okay, so it was jumping. Lakshmane, so Lakshmana went after the animal which was jumping and going.
Dhavati runs. So when the animal ran, when Lakshmana was chasing it. Lakshmane anudhavati. And Sati is implied here. In all these things, Sati is not given, but we can use them. Sati, Mrigaha Adhavat.
So Sati is implied, it is because Lakshmana is in Saptami Vibhakti. Is that correct?
Yes. Lakshmane and Anudhavati is also Saptami. It is not a verb. Anudhavat Shabdaha Saptami Ekavachana. Pullinga. Because Lakshmana is Pullinga, Anudhavat is also in Pullinga.
So, I mean, just one question. So if it is
Yes.
Anudhavat, the Nakaranta Nama Padam will be Anudhavan, Anudhavanta, Anudhavantaha.
This is not Nakaranta. Only the first.
But if you want to translate to, for example, Lakshmane Anudhavan, will that come? Is that
yes,
correct?
Prathama Ekavachanam is Anudhavan, but the Shabda is a Takaranta Anudhavat Shabda. Saptami Ekavachanam is Anudhavati.
Okay. So Lakshmanaga Anudhavan is it correct?
Lakshmanaha Anudhavan, correct.
I see.
So
okay.
Lakshmanaha Anudhavan Asit Mrigaha adhavat. So Lakshmana was chasing the deer and it ran.
Okay. So the
The same.
Anudavan. Okay.
Yes.
So the Anudavan in this case is what is it called? Is it just a Chatru?
It is a Shatru Pratyaya. Yes, it is a Shatru Pratyayanta. So it is a Nama Padam which qualifies Lakshmana. It indicates what action Lakshmana was doing. So in that sense, it describes Lakshmana.
So
So it is an adjective.
Anudavan is also a Chatru Pratyaya, and Anudavati is also this is Saptami, Sathi Sapthami.
It is the same word in Saptami. That's
okay.
So it is an adjective. Since
What is
Lakshmana has
about...
changed to Saptami, Anudhavati is also in Saptami.
I see. So is there anything similar to, for example, Sathi Sapthami, do you have any Shashti and Panchami Vibhakti or something?
No, this is very special to Saptami. The name itself is Sathi Sapthami. Only in Saptami Vibhakti, we have this usage to indicate the time of another action.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And then
next.
Draupadyam Ahvayantyam Sri Krishnaha Samagataha. So when what is it? Draupadi called Sri Krishna came.
When Draupadi was calling, so to be very precise, this Shatra is a continuous action. So Draupadyam Ahvayantyam, as she was calling Sri Krishna Samagataha, he came.
So it could be Agvantyavati also, is it correct?
In Sathi Sapthami, the Nyapaka Kriya, that is the Kriya which indicates the time of the other action, will be in Saptami. So, Ahvayanti is a Prathama Ekavachanam. This is the Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. Draupadi Ahvayanti Asit. Shri Krishnaha Samagataha.
Okay. Thank you.
Draupadyam. Yes, Draupadyam Nadi Shabda Saptami Ekavachanam.
Dhanyavad.
Sriram Venkatesh. Sriram, are you able to unmute yourself? Padma Bhagini.
Ram. Namaste. This previous slide I had a doubt. Can I ask?
Yeah, sure. Once. Yes.
So, for example, Ramaha Gachan Dasharathaha Apatat. So it is a Shatru Pratyaya usage, correct?
Correct.
Now, Rame Gacchati. The previous meaning is Rama, the going Rama, technically.
The going Rama. So it has to be an independent sentence and it will need a verb. So every sentence will need a verb, either implied or which is specifically given. So Rame Gacchati is in Saptami. This does not have a verb. Whereas if you say Ramaha Gacchan Asid, Dasharatha Apatat.
So that is the only difference.
Yes. Yada Ramaha Gacchan Asid, tada Dasharatha Apatat.
Acharya? Is almost the same, no?
Yes. 1 second. Let Padma Bhagini complete, then I'll give you the next term.
So what I wanted to know is whether the meaning is the same in both the cases or it slightly changes.
No, Prathama and Saptami cannot mean the same. What I'm saying is what is given as 2 sentences is given in 1 sentence, indicating where one action indicates the time of the other action. So if you say Yada Ramaha Gachan Asit, Tada Dasharatha Apatat, you're using Yada and Tada to connect the two sentences. And there are two verbs. Now, the same thing you're using Sathi Sapthami and using it as a single sentence where Apatat is the only verb in the sentence. Rame, Gacchati are both nouns.
Okay, dhanyavadagalu. So we can go to the next slide.
We can.
Rakshaseshu samutpatatsu Ramaha kruddhaha. Rakshaseshu samutpatatsu. When the Rakshasas
Utpatati, we have used the Shatru Pratyaya, Utpatan, and then Saptami, Bahuvachanam here.
That is when the Rakshasas fell into the sea.
Not into the sea. Samutpatatsu means they jumped back into life. So when they were brought back to life, Ramaha Kruddha.
Rama was angry.
Rama was angry.
Okay.
Here, Kruddha Asid is understood.
Atithau Munjane Grihastha Vijitavan. When the guests, when the two guests, sorry, Saptami. When the guests were eaten,
Unjane is similar to Shatru. Shatru and Shanach have the same meaning. So, whereas Shanach is used for Atmanepadi Dhatu, Shatru is used only for Parasmepadi Dhatus. So, Athithau. So, the actual noun is Athithihi Bhunjanaha. Athithihi Bhunjanaha Asit. So, Athithau Bhunjane.
So when the guest eats, when the guest
was eating, only there is only one guest.
One guest, yeah.
Saptami Ekavachana. Yes.
When the guest was eating, the Grihastha, home.
The person who the host.
Vijitavan. He was satisfied.
No, Vijitavan is Vijayati is to fan. He was sitting next to him and he was fanning.
Okay,
so Athitau Bhunjane Grihastha Vijitavan. He was fanning when the guest was eating.
Okay. Janeshu
Varamaneshu
Kechan Skalitva Patitaha.
Kechana Skalitva Patitaha.
Kechana Skalitva Patitaha.
So Janeshu Saptami Bahuvachanam. So Janaha Tvaramanaha Asan Tvarate. You remember the dhatu?
Hari.
Yes. When people were hurrying,
Kechana Skalitva Patitaha.
Skalitva. Kechana, some people, they tripped and fell. Skalitva Patitaha. When everyone was in a rush, some people fell.
Kalitva, it is that
to slip and fall.
Is it like that? Patitva, likitva, like that?
Yes, tva pratyaya. Yes.
Tva pratyaya.
So two actions are happening. One they slip, and the other is they fall. Yes.
Surye prakashamane andhakaraha kwa. When the sun is bright, why there is darkness? brightly. Why there is
No,
darkness?
no. Where is darkness? Qua is where. So it is a question to indicate that there can be no darkness when the sun is shining brightly. So Surya Prakashamane Andhakaraha Qua. It cannot be so, is the conclusion.
Okay, I understood that Sathi Sapthami will always be in some past tense. It need not be.
It need not be. That's what I said. It can be in present, past, and in future.
Okay, okay.
Uttamam Bhagini. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyawad.
Acharya,
Yes, you can do the next slide.
Indre Kavachakundalam Yachamane Karnaha Santushtaha. What should I do here, Acharya?
You should explain the sentence, that's all. Or you should tell the meaning in English.
I will try, Acharya. The armor and the earrings giving him Indra.
Yachamana. Yachate is Yachate is to ask. Dadati is to give. So Yachamane is Yachamanaha Asid. So when he was begging or he was asking for it, when Indra came and asked for Kavacham and Kundalam, what did Karna do?
Karna was happy.
Karna Santushta.
Gopika.
If you have to convert this into the Prathama Vibhakti, how will you do it? Indraha.
Kimacharya?
Indraha Kavacha Kundalam. That is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, that will not change. Indraha Kavacha Kundalam Yachamanaha Asi Karnaha Santushtaha.
Indraha Kavacha Kundalam Yachamanaha Asi Karnaha Sada Karnaha Santushtaha.
Yes.
Gopikasu Krishnam Smarantishu. Smarantishu iti Kimacharya?
When they were thinking about Krishna.
When Gopikas were thinking about Krishna, Krishna came in front of the Gopikas.
Yes, Saha Pratyakshaha Abhavat.
He was Pratyaksha.
Yes.
Shavane Jalam Uddharati Dasharatha Bana Prayogam.
Yes, it should be Prayogam. Yes, it is a mistake here. Bana Prayogam. It should be in Dvitiya.
Prayogam Kurtavan. Shavane Jalam Uddharati. I think Shavana is in the water.
Uddharati. Uddharati is to pull it up. So he was actually drawing water from the pond. At that time, Dasharatha
used his bows.
Yes.
Manmathe Banam Prayujjane Shivaha Titiya Netram Udghatitavan.
So just when Manmatha was?
Just when Manmatha was?
Banam Prayunjanaha Asi.
Just when Manmatha used his weapon, used his bow, and Shiva used his third eye.
Sorry, Shiva?
Shiva used his third eye.
Udghatitavan is opened. He opened his third eye.
He opened his third eye.
Uttam. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
So this Sathi Sapthami in the past tense. Surye astangate vayam pratyagataha. When the sun set, we came back. So this is in past tense. So far we saw the present tense usage. Vani Krishnavarya Bhagini.
Namaste Bhagini, Ram Ram.
Ram Ram. Namaste.
Surye Astangade Vayam Pratyagataha. We came back, we returned when sun set. Rame Vanam Gate Dasharatha Mritaha. Dasharatha was dead when Rama went to the forest.
Correct.
So do you have to say that when Rama went to the forest? Either way you can say, no? You can say that the second action in English when you say...
Yes,
like
yes, that doesn't make a difference. That is okay.
Putreshu parikshayam uttirneshu mata tushta. Mother was happy when the sons succeeded in the exam.
Correct. Yes.
Vrikshe patitavati yanani sthagitani. When the tree fell, the vehicle got
Sthagitam is they were there was a yes. They had to stop. Sthagitani.
They were stopped. Okay.
Yes.
Sarveshu arudhavatsu vimanam prasthidam. The plane started when everybody sat down.
Arudha is when they
okay. They when
they got into
boarded
boarded,
the
yes.
flight started.
It started. Uttamam. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
Rimala Bhagini.
Namaste Ram Ram.
Ram Ram.
Pitari gate shishuhu ruditavan. So yada pita gataha shishuhu ruditavan. When the father went, the child cried.
Yes.
Kapatikayam udghatitayam vastrani patitani. So that would be kapatika, yada kapatika udghatita asit vastrani patitani. So when the cupboard was opened, the clothes fell out.
Yes.
Parikshasu samaptasu balaha sorry, I can't read that clearly. Pravasartham gatavantaha.
Yes.
Pariksha samapta. Yada pariksha samapta. Tada balaha.
Here it is in Bahuvachana. Parikshaha samaptaha.
Parikshasu, correct, yes. Parikshaha samaptaha. Balaha pravasartham gatavantaha. So when the exam got over,
yes,
the children, balaha, pravasartham.
Pravasaha is vacation.
Vacation. Gatavan. They went on a vacation.
Yes, they went on a vacation. Uttamam. Dhanyavad.
I had a question, may I ask?
Yes, please.
Now, in Sathi Sapthami, can the two kartas be, do they always have to be different of the two clauses?
Not necessary.
Oh, it can be the same karta?
It can be the same person. Unlike Tuman and Twa, there's no condition that it has to be the same. It can be either two different people or the same person.
Okay, dhanyavad.
Thank you. Rajini Bhargava Bhagini.
Yes. Baleshu likhatvatsu adhyapakah prashnan prishtvan. When the students wrote when the teacher asked the question.
So which happens, which indicates the other
Okay,
action?
it
Which
should
is
be
the action?
the teacher asked the question, and then the children wrote.
No, it's the other way around. Baleshu likhitavatsu. When the boys had written, the teacher asked the question.
So when the boys had written, the teacher asked the question. Dhane prapte sa vastrani kritvan. When the money was received, he brought the clothes.
He bought clothes. Yes.
He bought the clothes.
Yes.
Pushpeshu vikatsiteshu sarvatra sugandha prasritah. When the flowers bloomed, there was fragrance everywhere.
Yes. Samyak. Dhanyavadaha Bhagini.
Dhanyavad.
So here, yada vahanam agachat asit tada balaha dhavitavantaha. So here, vahanam agachat has become vahane agachati. And if you want, you can add sati to it. Vahane agachati sati balaha dhavitavantaha. Yada mata putram smaranti asit. So it is a continuous action. Smaranti asit tada putraha agatavan. Matari Putram smarantyam, the saptami of smaranti, smarantyam. Here you have to use satyam. You cannot use sati. It has to qualify the smaranti and mata. Putraha agatavan. So what we have to note is the prathama vibhakti words, that is mata, smaranti, have become saptami. Matari and smarantyam. यदा अर्चकः पूजयन् आसीत् तदा पुष्पप्रसादः प्राप्तः. अर्चके पूजयति पुष्पप्रसादः. Here you can use sati. अर्चके पूजयति सति पुष्पप्रसादः प्राप्तः. यदा भगिन्यः हसन्त्यः आसन् तदा पिता आगतवान्. यिनीषु हसन्तीषु plural सतीषु welcome. पिता आगतवान्. Yada vrishtihi agata tada vastrani ardrani. When it rained, then the clothes became wet. Vrishtyam agatayam, vrishti strilinga, so vrishtyam agatayam satyam, vastrani ardrani. The clothes became wet. Yada guruhu drishtaha, when the guru was seen, tada saha namaskritawan. At that time, he bowed down to him to offer salutations. So this is another topic, Karmani Shanaj. We will also look at the Shanaj Pratyaya. As I was telling you, this is the used in the same meaning as the Shatra Pratyaya for the Parasmaipadi Dhatus. So Vandate is a Atmanepadi Dhatu. So we use the Shanaj Pratyaya. Sometimes we hear it as Mana and sometimes we hear it as Ana. Bhaktaha Vandamanaha Stotram Gayati. The Bhakta, as he was bowing down, he sang a song in praise of the God. Gayati. Stotram Gayati. Nirdhanaha Dhanam Labhamanaha Santosham Anubhavati. The poor person, when he was receiving money, he was happy. He experienced joy. Chandraha akashe prakashamanaha sarvan anandayati. The moon, as it is shining in the sky, it makes everyone happy. Anandayati. So Shatra and Shanaj, arthaha samanaha. Atmanepadebhyaha, ubhayapadebhyaha, dhatubhyaha, Shanaj upayujyate. So with Atmanepadi dhatus and Ubhayapadi dhatus. In Ubhayapadi, when you're using the Atmanepada form, we can use the Shanaj Pratyaya. For example, Pathati, Pathan. In Pullinga, it is Pathan, isn't it? So Pathan Shabdaha, the one who is reading. Vandate Vandamanaha, the one who is worshipping or bowing down. Pachati, Pachan, the one who is cooking. Pach is an Ubhaya Padita Dhatu. So Pachate is also there. Pachate, Pachamanaha. So we have to know where to use mana and where to use ana. Vandamanaha, Labhamanaha. Vandamanaha, bowing down. Labhamanaha, getting. Vikshamanaha, seeing. Bhashamanaha, talking. Prakashamanaha, shining. Kurvanaha, doing. Shayanaha, sleeping. Bhunjanaha, eating. Bruvanaha, speaking. Manvanaha. So here you don't see mana in all these Kurvanaha, Shayanaha, Bhunjanaha, etc. So you see the lat lakara forms. Vandate, you hear a ate, isn't it? Vandate, labh ate, labhate, yudhyate, prarthayate, manyate. So wherever you hear an ate, then you use the makara and say mana. Vandamanaha, labhamanaha, labhate, labhamanaha, yudhyate, yudhyamanaha, prarthayate, he requests, he or she requests, prarthayamanaha. There you use ma. Then manyate, thinks, manyamanaha. Whereas, if you see janite, here there is an ikara before the te. So wherever there is ate, we use mana. Where there is no ate, we use ana. Janite, janate, janate. So jananaha. Bhumte, bhunjate, bhunjate, bhunjanaha. Datte, dadate, dadate, dadanaha. Adhite, adhiyanaha. Shede, shayanaha. Here you don't see the makara. So then the next part is about, since there is a nakara in the shanach pratyaya, we should also know where to make it into the na. The natva karya should also happen, like we saw in kurvanaha, etc. So we know the natva rules. So when there is a repa, shakara, or even a rukara, that is the swara varna, rivarna, there also the nakara becomes nakara. If there are intervening words, generally the nakara will not change, but there are exceptions. When there is a swara, when there is ha, ya, vara, when there is kavarga or pavarga or anuswara, only in those cases, despite these intervening words, between the repa and nakara, the natva will happen. Ramena. Here, after repa, we have akara, makara, and ekara. So, akara is a swara varna. Ma is the pavarga varna. Pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. Ekara is again a swara varna. So, these words, all of them fall into this category. So, the natva does happen. Ramena gets nakara. Darshanam. Here, between repa and nakara, there is shakara, which is not in any of this in this list. So the natva is prevented. The natva is prevented, and there is darshanam. Nishadanam. Nishadanam also, there is a shakara, and in between we get dakara. So even if one letter which is not in this list is intervening, then we will not be able to do the natva. So kurvanaha, mriyamanaha, vikshamanaha. This is kakara and shakara. So vikshamanaha. And krinanaha. So in krinanaha, there is already a nakara. So that letter is not in the list which we specified. So it doesn't become na. Grihana, grinhana, grinhanaha. There is a nakara again. So because of which the natva, the nakara remains as such. So this is about the Shanach pratyaya. In the past tense, okay, I'll go, I'll take the questions now. Anudhavan, the verb is changed to noun. Am I right? It takes Anudhavanti. Yes, Mati Shabda Rupam. So Nadi Shabda Rupam. The Shatra Pratyayanta for Strilinga will be Ikara. So it will be like Nadi Shabda. Sataha is Shashti for Sat Shabda. Yes, Sataha. What is Vijitavan? Vijitavan means fan, to fan. Bija dhatu only. Okay, Janeshu Tvaraman-neshu. In the past tense, how the, okay. Yes, so the rule for when there is mana and when there is ana, I just told you. There is also another way in which you can find out when the mana or ana is to be used. So we said that in the lat lakara prathama purusha ekavachana rupam, if you hear an akara, vandate, labhate, yudhyate, prarthayate, manyate, then you get a makara. Similarly, in the bahuvachana form, vandante, if you hear the nakara, then you will get a makara here. Vandante, labhante, yudhyante, prarthayante, manyante. Here all these words, you do get nakara for the prathama purusha bahuvachana of lat lakara. So this is also an indication that it will get the mana. So one of these things you can use. Both are, they always coexist. So if the lat lakara has an akara, the nakara will be heard. Whereas janite, janate, janate. Janate, you don't hear the nakara. It's not janante in the bahuvachana form. So it will just be jananaha. Bhunkte, bhunjate, bhunjate. Here also you don't hear the nakara. So it is bhunjanaha. Datte, dadate, dadate. And here it is dadanaha. Adhite, adhiyate, adhiyate, adhiyanaha. So here there is no nakara. It's not adhiyante. Say shete, shayate, shayate, sherate. Here also there is no nakara. So it is shayanaha. So based on this, you can decide whether you have to use mana or ana. So these slides are of a different course. It is of the Shiksha course of Samskrita Bharati. The links we will share. I don't know if it has already been uploaded in the course page. I'll check that. But we will give the links to these courses. You can go and even listen to the videos, and you can just sign up for the course and listen to these parts of the videos alone so that it becomes clear. Actually, this is not part of the Pathamala course, but it is definitely a useful portion to know. Janeshu Tvaramani. Janeshu Tvaramaneshu Kechana Skhalitva Patitaha. When the people were hurrying, when everyone was hurrying to leave, Kechana Skhalitva, some people slipped and fell. Skhalati is to slip. Slipped and fell. So the Skhalitva is the Ktva Pratyayanta. So one action is happening after another action. We use the Ktva Pratyayanta. Dhatu for manvanaha is manadhatu. Manute. But the twa happens before. Yes, the action with the twa happens first. So they first slipped and then they fell. So skhalitva patitaha. Prayunjani meaning, one second. It's for Sathi Sapthami and Kridanta. Okay, they were uploaded. So he confirms that these links have been uploaded. So you just have to sign up for the course, because without registering for the course, you will not be able to access the content. It's a free course, so you can just go ahead and just listen to this portion of the audio or video, whichever is convenient to you. Anirudh Kumar Mahodaya.
This is Priyadashni. I'm sorry. That was my child's name. I think
No.
it didn't change.
What is your doubt?
So my question is like Surya Prakashamane. Here, why the Nakaram comes that little confusing for the Shatru Saptami.
Prakashamane is it? Yes, it is Nakara only. There is Shakara in between. Right?
No, what is the Prathama Vibhakti? Prakasham.
Prakashamanaha is Prathama Vibhakti. It is an Akaranta Pullinga Pada. Suryaha Prakashamanaha.
But the Prakasham, I feel like the Prakashayati, it looks like a verb. It's not a...
It is attached to a verb. The mana, the shanach pratyaya, you hear the ana, which is attached to only a verb. Prakashate. It's an atmanepada dhatu, so we have the shanach pratyaya.
At that point of time, I couldn't understand actually, because we later learned about the shanach. Initially, we did the shatru. So I couldn't understand why we use the mane, ane, the bunjane, all those stuff, why it comes, that I couldn't understand. Now I'm getting it.
Now it is clear. Okay.
Yes.
It is the same meaning as shatru pratyaya. Only thing we use it with atmanepadi dhatus.
What about the prayunjane meaning?
Prayujyate is to use. So prayunjani is when he was using it. Where did it?
Usually in the questions they use this. In the questions they use this method or use this lakara and try to parivartayantu. So prayunjani, which means useful. Okay. Pra means it's adding the viseshanam to the prayunj. Viseshan.
It is an upasarga, which means to use. Prayujyate is to use.
But the meaning is not changing even.
Prayogaha is use. Yes. Meaning has changed. Yogaha is to join. Prayogaha is to use.
Here prayunjari means yogaha is the dhatu yogaha.
Yuj dhatu.
Yuj dhatu. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Dhanyavad. Any other doubt you have?
The ardram, it's like ardra means ardram, it's a napumsakalinga shabda.
No, it depends on the noun it is qualifying. Here, the vastrani, ardrani, I think. So it is qualifying the vastras. So it is napumsakalinga bahuvachan.
So which means ardra is a viseshanam.
It is a visheshan. Wet. Yes.
Wet. It's a visheshanam. But wet is, since it is a vastram, it is like a ardram vastram.
Ardram vastram. Yes. Dhanyavad. Will these slides be in Pathamala 3 page? No, these slides are of a different course. Only the links to those courses are given in the Pathamala page. So this is the Shiksha course. You can look for the Samskrita Bharati Shiksha course. And the link, of course, is given in our course page. So you can go and access it. You need to have signed in. You need to have also registered for these courses, which you're trying to access. The time is up. We will just do one small exercise on Sathi Sapthami, and we will stop here. If anyone wants to try, you can raise your hand. Uma Chandrasekharan Bhagini.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Ram Ram, namaste.
This slide.
One second, I'll just. Yeah.
Same slide is there, Bhagini. Rame Gacchati.
Oh, it's not changed. Okay. Now are you able to see it?
Bhagini. Denavaha duhyamanaha asan saha gataha. Denavaha.
Duhyamanaha, here it is in Karmani Prayoga. They were being milked. The cows were.
Dena saha gataha. Duhyamane gate varumya.
Yes. So gate is the second sentence. So the nyapaka kriya is the milking of the cows. So dhenavaha will become
Denvo.
Saptami Bahuvachanam.
Denvo.
No, this is Bahuvachanam. So Saptami Bahuvachanam will be Dhenushu.
Dhenushu duhyamane.
Duhyamana will also become Saptami. Duhyamanasu.
Duhyamanasu satsu.
Satsu will be there only for Pullinga. This is Strilinga. So Duhyamana. So it is Satishu.
Satishu sahagataha.
Yes. Dhenushu Duhyamanasu Satishu sahagataha.
Ramaha mrgayai gataha Ravanaha Sitam apaharat. Rame mrgayai gate.
Correct.
Gate sati Ravanaha Sitam apaharat.
Yes. So when Rama had gone hunting, Ravana abducted Sita.
Suryaha astam gataha Gavaha goshtam agachanti. Surye astam gate sati Gavaha goshtam agachanti.
Yes. Surye astam gate sati Gavaha goshtam agachanti.
Virama kalaha samaptaha Chatraha vidyashalam agachan. Virama kalaha Chatraha vidyashalam agachan. Virama kale samapte sati Chatraha vidyashalam agachan.
Virama kale samapte sati Chatraha vidyashalam agachan.
Adhyapakaha kaksham pravishtaha Chatraha udatishtan. Adhyapake kaksham pravishte sati Chatraha udatishtan.
Yes, Adhyapake kaksham pravishte sati. So when the teacher entered the class, pravishte sati, Chatraha udatishtan. So it is lang lakara. The akara is added to tishtha before, after adding the ut. Uttamam. Can you also explain the meaning? Dhenavaha. When the cows.
While the cows were getting milked, he went.
He went.
Ramaha mrgayai gataha Ravanaha Sitam apaharat.
Apaharat.
Apaharat, Shametamim. when Rama went to
Hunt.
Ravana kidnapped Sita.
Yes.
Suryah astam gataha gavaha goshtam agachanti. When the sun sets, the cows return to the cow shed.
Shed. Yes. So.
Virama kalaha samaptaha chatraha vidyashalam agachan. When the vacation was over, the students came to school.
Agachan, went to school.
Went to school, yes.
Yes.
Adhyapakaha kaksham pravishtaha chatraha udatishtan. When the teacher entered the class, the students stood.
Uttishtati, udatishtan. Uttamam. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada, Bhai.
There are just 4 more sentences. Ramachandran Mahodaya.
Yes, madam. I just have one question before that, if I don't.
Please go ahead.
I've asked that question in the chat box.
Okay.
Manyamanaha and manvanaha, both are coming from man dhatu, right?
Man dhatu, yes.
So what is the difference in the meaning between the two words, manvanaha and manyamanaha?
I need to check that. There may be two, because several times in Atmanepadi itself with the same man, they can be of different ganas. So I will check that and tell you. I'm not very sure. Manyate, yes. Manyate, manute, there are 2, I think.
I see it. Janani apanam gata tada bhagini griha karma karoti. So yada janani apanam gata. So jananyam apanam gatayam bhagini griha karma karoti.
If you have to use sati.
Yeah, that's what I said. Jananyam apanam gatayam.
Gatayam satyam.
Satyam, sorry, satyam.
So jananyam apanam gatayam satyam bhagini griha karyam karoti.
Shubha vela asanna aham pratishthe. Shubha velayam asannayam satyam aham pratishthe.
Meaning?
Shubha vela, when the good auspicious time, when it comes, I pratisthate, so I take off, start off.
I leave, yes.
I leave. Pratisthate, okay.
In Uttama Purusha, Pradishthe.
Aham pratishthe. Say one more question, madam. I can't see any.
Yeah.
Chandraha udeti kumudam vikasati. Chandre Chandra yada Chandraha udeti. Chandre so
Udite sati.
Udite, I see. Udite sati. So if I want to use present participle, how do I say?
Udeti. Udeti. Shatru form. It can't be Udan. I'll check that.
Okay.
I'll check that right away.
So
Let us complete this first.
Chandre udite kumudam udite sati.
Yes.
Kumudam vikasati. When the moon rises, the kumudam is flower.
The lily.
Lily.
The lily blooms.
Pushpam spudati bhringaha agacchati. Pushpe spudite sati bhringaha agacchati. So when the flower blooms or opens, the bee comes.
The bee comes. Sputati, sputat. So it is sputati in the Shatru form. So this is
the word
Lakara.
Sputati also is used for like a cracker breaking, no? Same word.
Yes, it's the same. Spotakaha. It is a form. Yes. Dhanyavadah, Mahodaya.
Dhanyavada.
So, Udat, we will check right away. Oh, okay. So Ud is the Upasarga, Ud and Eti.
Oh,
So
very good.
Uditaha. That is the reason. So for Eti, if we check in Gatau, we will in the Kridanta is Itaha. Itaha. The Kta Pratyaya is Itaha. Uditaha. And we wanted the Shatra, isn't it?
Yes.
The Shatra. The Shatra Pratyanta is not given.
So it will be like it or in, is it? Something like that.
It should be. I will check
Yeah.
that. I'm
Okay.
sure.
So it'll be
It's
like-
not given in Ashtadhyayi. We will check and I will check and update in the next class.
Okay, madam. Thank you. It will be like within, possibly. Within or within.
Possible. The Kta, the Shatra should be like Tabya. Eta should be. I will check. I'm not very sure. I don't know. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
So we will stop with the Shanti Mantra. We will conclude. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhave Om Shanti 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 Dhanyavada Punarvinam.